Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my June favorites, so everything I've been loving for the month of June. I've got some makeup, some fashion, and some hair care bits, so let's jump in. So first up for makeup, I've got the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This has been out, I think since 2014, and a lot of people are talking about it recently, and that's really just because it's so stinking good. As you can see, I have went through quite a bit of mine. I'm almost to the end of it. I'm gonna like chop the tip off and try to get as much out as I can because this is phenomenal. I adore it. I have the shade Fair. This is the lightest shade. So if you are even paler than I am, which is kind of hard to be, I don't think that they're gonna have a shade match for you. I actually used to swatch this a lot in Ulta, and I never bought it until obviously recently, because when you swatch it on your hand, it appears a little gray cast in the store. It doesn't when I swatch it here at home on my hand, but for some reason, I don't know if it's the fluorescent lights maybe, it kind of looked like it had a gray cast, and that's what deterred me from buying it for a little while. But once I did, I really enjoyed it. The smell is wonderful. It's got some good anti-aging benefits for your skin. I'm wearing it today as my foundation. It can be built up or it can be sheared out. I don't really have a problem with it as far as wearing it to really swanky events or everyday kind of around town going to run errands. I can make it work for all types of situations, and that's why I love it. It has, I would say, a satin finish. It's not super dewy, but it's not matte at all. I apply it with a Morphe brush. I'll tag that below, but it can be applied with a beauty blender. Either way works really well. I have applied it with a beauty blender before, and I do enjoy that. Just know if you apply it with a brush that you're gonna have to buff it for a little while longer, because it is a creamier formula, which tends to streak just a hair with the brush, but it just takes a little bit of extra blending, that's all. But I like to use the brush because it has a nice coverage with the brush. So if you're looking for that extra coverage, the brush is a really good idea. So check this out, I love this. So the month of June for me has been kind of reliving oldies but goodies. So I've rediscovered some things within my collection, or bought things that I haven't bought in a while that are just kind of classics for me, and I forgot how much I loved them until I started using them more. So first up in that category is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have the shade 15. I think the lightest shade is 10, but the shade 15 is beautiful. It is really fair toned, but it has a little bit of a pinky undertone to it. Let's see. There you go. Some pinky undertones to it, and I really love it. I can use it under my eyes, or I can use it on spots. It's really good either way. It does have a more glowy, dewy finish, but I don't feel like it draws attention to spots at all. And this is such a good concealer for the price, so I would really recommend it. Next oldie but goodie for you is the Maybelline Creamy Matte and Craving Coral, 685 Craving Coral. This shade is stunning. It's really dirty because it's what I've got on my lips today, so you can see it in action. But I love it, love it, love it. It's a perfect shade for summer because it's that red-orange look, and I just can't get enough of it. The Creamy Matte formula from Maybelline is one of my favorite matte formulas of all time. Like, it is so comfortable on the lips. So comfortable. I have a blog post about my collection of these, and I'm pretty sure I've even added more since that blog post, but I'll link it down below for your viewing pleasure. But this formula is beautiful. It's not drying. It's really long lasting. I can eat with it, and it's not like still on there like amazing, but it's enough to get you by until you can reapply again. But check out Craving Coral because it is a perfect summer shade. And I didn't mean to do this, but I seem to have like a bunch of stuff from Maybelline because I think Maybelline is a really fabulous drugstore brand company. So I have the Maybelline Brow Drama. I use Deep Brown. The only thing I don't like about this, I'll start with the thing I don't like about it, is this weird wand. I really don't like this, like, I don't know, this like spiky little ball thing on the end. Ugh. So I love the product in it though, and so it makes it worth it for me for the little spiky ball thing. But this is really, really, really good. It's all I have on my brows right now. I will say I do have thicker brows to begin with, so I don't need that much help, but I do like something to give them a little more definition and to hold them in place. And so I can do my brows in like 2.5 seconds with this, and that's why I love it, because I'm a new mom, I don't have time for a lot, and so when I want to look really put together in like 5 minutes, this helps. In fact, I kind of even wear it when I'm like glamming up too, because I'm not, for me personally, I don't enjoy the like cut brow because I don't feel like it flatters my face that well. So I like this. It gives a nice like defined brow, but it's really natural and it holds really well. So I have one high-end product for you. I've got the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer Park Avenue Princess. This is a little tiny guy that I got as a sample, I think in an Ipsy bag at one point, but I'm still going through it, so I haven't bought the big guy, but I will buy the big version whenever this is out. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It is, it's a bit of a, I want to say a shimmery bronzer, but it does have a glow to it for sure. And I personally like that because I think it helps the skin look luminescent. I think it helps it look just healthy, you know what I mean? I'm not super fond of like flat matte bronzers. Sometimes they can look a bit muddy on me, especially because I'm super fair. But this helps to brighten up my face for summer, gives me just a little bit of a sun-kissed look even when I'm not really that sun-kissed. I find it works really well with like the shade of my freckles, which all you freckly girls out there know that can be a problem, especially if you don't cover up your freckles, which I don't like to do. I actually like to let my freckles shine through. So this looks really good with freckles, and I really love it for summer. Like I said, I haven't went through this little guy yet, but once I do, I'm really totally buying the big one. And of course, everything I'm talking about, I'll have linked up down below for you, so check down there. All right, hair care bits. My favorite of all time curly / wavy hair care bit is the Redken Beach Envy Volume Beach Spray. This is beautiful. Obviously I am almost out, so I'm going to Ulta today to repurchase because I adore this. I've used lots of beach sprays before, or sea salt sprays, whatever, and some of them make your hair super dry, super crunchy, and I just don't like them. But this really helps give that beachy look, because I have like looser curls, more on the wavy side hair, but this helps it, this helps define your curls and hold them in place without being crunchy, without being dry, without making your hair look frizzy, which are really bad like curse words to girls with curly wavy hair. So I love this, I love this, I love this. All right, my next product is the Garnier Fructis Deconstructed Texture Tease. This is so well loved, it doesn't even have a cap. I've totally lost my cap. But this is kind of similar to the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray, but like a fourth of the price. This is super cheap. I'm almost out of it as well, so this is on my list for Ulta. But it's the same kind of deal. You pick it up, you spray in your roots, and then you massage it in to give it a little bit of zhuzh. You just zhuzh it on up. So I really like this because my hair is really heavy, really thick, really heavy, and so actually, funny enough, the roots will be flat because they will be weighed down by the ends of my hair. The ends of my hair will weigh down the roots. So I like to spray this in there to give the roots a little bit of lift. All right, I got a couple of fashion faves today. So I'm wearing the top that is one of my favorites. I got this from Forever 21. I love some Forever 21 affordable fashion. This is perfect because I am a new mom and I'm a nursing mom, and I really wanted things that I could wear out in public that were really cute still, because I like to be fashionable, and that's kind of hard when you're a nursing mom. So I was thinking to myself, like, how can I make this happen? And of course, anything with buttons is going to be perfect. So this is cold shoulder top with buttons, and so it's perfect for nursing mothers. And I still look adorable because I have my little ruffles and my cold shoulder, and I love white and blue, so the white and blue stripes Love it, love it, love it. And then second fashion fave are these little earrings I got from Lulu's. I'll try to find them to link them up below. They were on sale, so they might be like going out of stock for them, but I'll try to find them and link them up below. But they're like the perfect shade of blue to go with this shirt, and it's just the little things in life, and I adore it. So these are two fashion favorites of mine that help me feel like myself after becoming a mom and being able to go out and feel, you know, beautiful and fashionable and fun. And last fashion fave are these shoes. I love these shoes. Check these out. Aren't they wonderful? They have pom-poms, they have fringe, and they have turquoise beads. I love them. And they're a slide, so perfectly on trend for summer. These are also from Forever 21 because wonderful, cute, affordable fashion. I love them. I believe they're on sale right now, so I'm going to link those down below so you can jump on that. But I sized up in these. Forever 21 doesn't do half sizes. I'm a 9.5, so I went with the 10. Because a 9, my foot would have been hanging off the back, and the 10 works perfect. So definitely size up in these, a half size, or maybe even a, probably just a half size. Let's just stick with the half size, okay? So I love these. They're so comfortable. They are a little wide, so if you have super narrow feet, I would steer clear of them because this little band is pretty wide on the foot, and even me and my foot, I wouldn't consider it a wide foot. I would consider it just a regular size foot. But I sometimes have to like grip to keep these on. But I still adore these, and they are perfection. Alright guys, so that's it for my June favorites. I hope you've enjoyed and found this helpful and found some things that maybe you're interested in as well. Remember, they'll all be linked down below with my social media as well. Follow me on Instagram, Tabitha Faith, and on Twitter, Tabitha Faith 88. All of those will be linked down below as well. And if you enjoyed yourself, please click the subscribe button for more. I'm going to be uploading weekly from now on, and so you'll be able to see more of me and we'll get to hang out together. Alright, have a great day, y'all.